What's up guys, Hamsterwheel Gaming here with a new video, and welcome once again to my tanking character. As you can see, he's now level 70, I'm in Shattra City. And in this video, I will be gearing up this character to a full-fledged protection warrior. It's gonna be a long one, because I'm gonna get all the gear I want, and I have a full list, and I will be pretty much replacing every single item I have right now with something better. So it's going to be a long video, and this will probably also, this might serve as a guide for all you people out there who want to get a protection warrior of your own. So, without further ado, let's get started with the headpiece. Alright guys, let's get started, and our first order of business is actually getting the full Fel Steel set. It is a level 70 blue plate set, which is great for tanks, and if you're thinking about creating a tank or you want to get some tank gear, I urge you to get this. This is basically the best set any new tank can get, and I'm going to show you guys. So I got all three, and I got the helmets, which is very great, lots of defense. I also put 3 gems in there, defense rating and extra stamina. Then I got the gloves, again, once again, defense rating and stamina. And I got the Fel Steel leggings, and I put 3 12 stamina gems on there, as well as another 30 stamina and 10 agility from a cleft hide leg armor. And it's pretty pricey. I think the helmet and leggings go for around 100 155 gold, and the gloves are around 50 to 60 gold or so. So combine that together and it's around 300 to 350 gold. But keep in mind that these 3 items are great for a new tank, and they will last you all the way through heroics. So I urge you to get these. And you do not need blacksmithing for this, by the way. The blacksmithing is only for the set bonus, which is 25 strength. It's not bad, but it's not really mandatory. So for the helmets, the leggings, and the gloves, I'm going to go ahead and choose these 3. So we got that done, and we can now move on to the necklace. Okay guys, once again, for like the millionth time in my videos, I'm gonna do brother against brother in a set of calls, because I want to get this right there, 40 stamina, 17 defense rating. So we're gonna accept that, and might as well accept the other one, because we're gonna do a full run. So I got those, and now it's time to do some set of calls. Alright, so we just killed the first boss, and some Moonkin boots drop. And right here we have Laka, which we had to free. And there we go. That's all you have to do. As you can see, it should be complete. There we go. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of the instance with these guys, and then we're gonna collect our necklace. Okay, it's time to pick up that necklace. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Yes, awesome. That's a great necklace. Really happy with that. So I think it is time to move on to the shoulders. Okay, welcome to Old Hillsbrad Foothills. I'm here for the shoulders. I've got some pretty decent blue shoulders you can get from a quest chain here, where you basically have the free thrall, and we're gonna do that right now. And there we go. That's the Epoch Hunter down, or APOC, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's okay. Some healing shoulders. That's pretty good. Now let's see what else we gotta do. Yep, there we go. That's the quest done. So, escape from Durnhold. Now we gotta return to the Child of Endormu, and we're gonna get this. This is what we all did it for. Look at that. 23 strength, 27 stamina, 2 sockets, and 18 parry rating. So that's awesome. So let's head back and get our shoulders. Yes, there we go. And I am friendly with the Keepers of Time. Do I get like a follow-up quests? I think I do, but it's somewhere else from the Black Morris. Anyway, we got the shoulders. That's what we came for. So let's see. We can move on to the chest piece. Okay, for the cape, I'm gonna go with this item right here. Let me see. Yep. Cloak of the Valiant Defender, look at that. Improved armor, 21 stamina, 15 defense rating. Pretty easy. It's the cape that you get from the Archmage's Staff quest, which I've mentioned a few times before. If you want to see the full quest chain, you can check out my Gearing Up Enhancement Shaman video. It is right there. But since I've already shown you guys the entire quest chain, I'm just going to show you guys the last part. Basically, you're going to have to go in here and kill Archelos the Guardian. And the quest chain itself is pretty easy. It's a little bit lengthy, but as I said before, it's a pretty relaxing quest, and you get a fair amount of gold actually from that quest chain. So I advise you to do it. So here we go. We're just going to kill this dude. There we go. And then all there's left to do is walk up and get our cloak, and that's pretty much it for the cloak. It's very easy. I love it. So we should be all the way up here, just like it was in my enhancement shaman video. Or enhancement, I still don't know how to pronounce that. Yep, there we go. Archmage Vargoth. And right now we're gonna go with Cloak of the Valiant Defender. And there we go, that is the cloak done. So that is another item we can check off our list. And it's time to move on to the chest piece. Okay, and for the chest piece we're gonna go to this goblin right here and the mean camp, which is another storm right here. And he's gonna give us a quest called It's a Fell Reaver but with heart. And he's gonna give us that. The Scavenge Breastplate, 36 stamina, 15 agility, 14 strength, 25 defense rating, and 14 hit rating. That is not bad at all. You're gonna have to do this with a few guys. However, this one is bugged on Phoenix. I'm not sure if it's actually bugged, but basically how it works is you can attack the Fell Reaver right there, the Scrap Fell Reaver, and it does not have a ranged attack. So as long as you stay away from melee range, he can't really do anything to you. So there you go. You can just basically DPS him down like that. So I got a hunter right here. He's gonna basically kill him, and I'm just gonna stand here and shoot my crossbow every once in a while, because that's all I can do. And I'm gonna kill him, gather his heart, and that will be it. So here we go. Okay, there we go. He's down, so all we gotta do is collect the heart. And that's it. That's one of the easiest and fastest items we got so far, I think. And there we go. That's the chest piece. Now we can move on to the bracers. Okay, and for the bracers we're gonna have to go here. Find Spy Togun, the quest. It's right in front of the entrance of Shadow Labs. And we're basically gonna have to find a spy and then collect some soul devices. So here we go into Shadow Labs. Okay, I'm inside of Shadow Labs, just past the first boss. And what you have to do, you have to head down this corridor. And right there you can see Spy Togun. He's in a cage. And you're basically gonna hand in the quests. And then he will ask you to collect 5 of these soul devices. Now they are scattered all around the Shadow Labs. There's a few in the hall of the second boss. And there's a few at the third boss and the final boss, Murmur. So we're just gonna go ahead and collect 5 of them. Alright, and over here we have the last soul device. There we go, 5 out of 5. So that is the bracers done. Alright, all there's left to do is hand this in. So here are the bracers. Yep, there we go. And all we need is a yellow or orange gem in there. Might get this the socket bonus. And there we go, that's the bracers done. So let's move on to the weapon. Alright guys, for the weapon we're gonna have to kill Dern the Hungerer. And as you can see, I'm on my priest right now because I'm multi-boxing. And I'm gonna heal with my priest. And I'm just gonna make sure these guys are alive. And there we go guys, he's down. So now we can pick up our weapon, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. And we're back in Garadar. Right here, let's hand it in. And this is the item I've been wanting to get. The Crystalline Kopesh, 18 stamina, 12 defense rating, 13 hit. Not too bad, so it's a pretty good starter weapon. And there we go, that's the weapon done. Now we can move on to the shield. Okay guys, for the shield I'm gonna resort to the auction house. I just bought this shield right here, Shield of the Wayward Footman. It's really great, and what I'm gonna do is actually enchant that with 18 stamina, because I had some arcane dust laying around in one of my alts. So that will give me another 18 stamina on that shield, so that'll be a total of 42 stamina, which is not too bad at all. So I found a guy who can enchant it for me, and then I'll have a pretty damn good shield. Okay, there he is, kaboom, he's gonna enchant it for me. So first of all, trade the arcane dust. Oh, 1 second. I don't want to give him 20, it's 15. There we go. Trade him again with the shield. And I'll give him a little tip. I always tip enchanters. And there we go guys, I got my shield with 18 stamina, so that's 42 stamina on my shield. And we can move on to the ranged weapon. Alright, for the ranged weapon, we are going to do this quest right here, which is at the ruins of enchant. And all you have to do is basically escort this guy, Maximilian and Mark 5. He will give you the quest. It's called, let's see if I can find it in my quest book. Where is it? There we go. Mark 5 is alive. And we're going to get this, Ali's Recurve. 10 stamina, 7 agility, and 7 hit rating, 14 attack power. Basically choosing it for the bit of agility, bit of stamina, and that agility which never hurts, which increases your armor. And what you gotta do is escort this guy. He's gonna patrol around and gather some information. And that's pretty much it. It says 2 players, recommended. But I'm just gonna try it on my own, see if I can pull it off. And if I can't, then I will just retry it. And see if I can find someone else who can help me out. But as of right now, it's pretty damn doable. So, not really that hard so far. Well, so far the quest is pretty damn easy, because he usually encounters only 1 mob. And the robot itself has a ton of HP, 9.5k HP. And he's actually able to kill them without any help of me. And as soon as he gets out of combat, he actually resets and he gets full HP again. So what you can do is you can actually let him attack one of those disembodied vindicators, and just during that time you can basically eat up, so you have full health again or anything like that. I'm just gonna help him out a little bit so I can speed this up. But as you can see, it's very easy, like that. Okay, let me see if I can sneak out there without aggroing anything. There we go. And I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Alright guys, I just completed the quest. I'm gonna take that. And there we go, Ali's Recurve. And there's a mage who's been camping me. Yes, look at him. He is so good. Yay. Okay, let's move on to the trinkets, shall we? Alright guys, for the first trinket I'm going to go with the Regal Protectorate. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. It's a pretty cool trinket, 26 defense rating and 900 health for 10 seconds. I've already done the quest chain. As you can see, I'm killing Azarius the Cruel and he just got owned. And that's it, just need a small group to do that. It's a pretty long quest chain. It actually starts with Through the Dark Portal. And the last quest is Cruel's Intentions. Let me see, yep. So there you go guys, that's the first trinket done. I'm gonna go get that from Tromor and then move on to the second one. Right, now that I got the first trinket, it's time for the second trinket obviously. And I'm gonna get that from the quest Dimensions the All Devouring. It's a quest right here in Netherstorm at these guys from the Consortium, if I'm correct, I'm not sure, but... Anyway, this quest will give us this trinket right there. 30 defense and block rating will increase by 125 for 15 seconds. And this is a really nice quest chain, by the way, because you get a really nice leather item. Some healing leggings for paladins and a healing chest for shamans. But I'm doing this obviously for the trinkets, so I'm going to accept that. And what we need to do, we need to kill an elite, which is inside Manaforge Ultras. And you do need a proper tank and a proper healer for this. So I already found 2 other guys who can do it, and it would be nice if we could find 1 more DPS, and then we should be able to do it, and then we'll go ahead and kill Dimensions the All Devouring and get my trinket. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna kill this guy. He has 280k health, which is a lot. Let me just kill this unstable Voidwalker real quick though. But he hits pretty hard. But if we got if you have a level 70 tank with some decent gear, and we got a healer right there, so it should not be too hard. I'm gonna take care of the DPS, even though that's not gonna be a whole lot, because my gear is kind of crap. So there we go. Right, we got Commanding Shout, a little bit of extra health. Here we go. Almost. And there we go. Nice, 2 modes of shadows. Alright, and that is it. Took us quite a long time, actually. 7 minutes. A little bit over 7 minutes to kill him. So, as you can see, he didn't hit quite hard, but he had a lot of HP. People call that a bullet sponge in FPS. So, yeah, pretty easy. All it was tank and spank. He doesn't really do anything special. So, let's get our trinket. Oh, I forgot. You also have to talk to Captain Seed or Said, something like that. So you have to kill Dimensius and talk to that captain, and then you can get your trinket or whatever item you want. So, yes, there we go. Finally got 2 trinkets in my inventory, by the way. Still rolling around with only 1 trinket, but there you go. That's the trinkets done. Let's move on to the rings. Alright, for the ring I'm gonna go with this one right here, the heavy adamantite ring. It's only 30 gold, it's a green ring, it's not the best, but it has 42 stamina. So it's a very easy upgrade, so we're gonna go ahead and buy that. And that is the first ring done, so let's move on to the second one. Alright, time for the second ring, and for the second ring we're gonna go once again to Netherstorm, which is right there, where I am. Because we're gonna have to talk to Wind Trader Tulaman. He's gonna give us a quest called Dealing with the Foreman. And basically we're gonna have to go inside a mine, which is right there, kill the foreman, and once we've done that we hand this quest in, and then we'll get another quest, and we'll eventually, with that quest we will get our second ring. But for now, let's head there and kill that foreman. Alright, there we go, there's the foreman. So we're gonna talk with him. And there we go. Now we can get the second quest, and that's the ring I want, the Wind Trader's Band. Look at that, 34 stamina, 6 agility, 12 defense rating, 6 hit rating, so that's pretty damn good. And he should be all the way inside of this cave, so better get started on killing these mobs. Right, there he is, Overmaster Grindguard. Let's kick his ass and get our objective done. So we can get our awesome ring, and then we can move on to, I think, the feat. Yep, that's right, we're gonna do the feat. So, without further ado, let's kill this guy. He's almost dead. I'm using retaliation to speed things up. There we go. Let's run back and get our ring. Alright, we're back at Wind Trader Tulaman. Let's get that ring. Yep, there we go. It's pretty sweet. Let's move on to the feat. Alright, now for the boots, I wanted to do another green item, which you can get through the quest chain, but I managed to see this on the auction house, the Grim Silence of the Champion. 21 strength, 31 stamina, and 21 defense rating. That is pretty much on par with the green items you can get from level 70 quests, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. It's only 15 gold, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy that. It saves me a lot of time, a lot of trouble. And it's a great deal for only 15 gold. It's on par with level 70 green tank boots. So that is a-okay with me. Now, I've already talked about the leggings and the gloves. Those are the fell steel leggings and fell steel gloves. So all that's left to do right now is get a belt. And after that, we're done. So let's go ahead and get that last item. Alright guys, for the last item, we are here in Zavrajin, Zangamarsh. I'm gonna have to talk to Zurjaya, or Zurjaya, and get the quest Angling to beat the competition. And once we got that, we'll get the follow-up, and then we'll get our awesome belt. So for this quest, we're gonna have to kill Fenclaw Thrashers, and there's 10 of them. Let's see, Yep, right there, 10. So they're pretty much right there. So it's pretty close, and they're very easy. They're like level 63 or something. So just kill them, come back, and we'll get our last quest. Okay, I just handed in that quest, and once you've done so, you've unlocked the quest pursuing Terraclaw. So we're gonna have to kill Terraclaw, and for that we're gonna get this, the Fearless Girdle, with 25 stamina, 12 strength, and 12 defense rating. But more importantly, with 2 sockets, so we have a bit of room to play with those sockets. So you can put some really nice gems in there. And Terraclaw is right there, very easy. He's on this island. He's non-elite, so this will be an absolute breeze. Okay, there he is, Terraclaw, as you can see, 7.2k HP, 60, level 63 non-elite, so that's very easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my retaliation, so this will be a very short battle. And once we got that, I'll equip the gear. I'll probably see if I'm defense cap, and if I'm not, I'll use some defense gems. And if I am, I'll just put some stamina, maybe some dodge rating gems in there. And once I've done that, I'll make another like short video where I'll probably show all my gear and see how many defense rating and how much stamina and etc I have. So right there we got Terraclaw, so let's head back and hand in that quest, and we can start checking out what gems I should put in the gear. Alright, we're back, and there you go. That's the build done. Ooh, I got honored with Thunderbluff, pretty cool. And that is all the gear done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some gems in there, and then I'll meet you guys in Orgrimmar where we will check out what exactly I got with all that gear I collected. Alright guys, it's time for the final recap. Let's see what gear I got. So first of all, I'm gonna equip just everything and see how much health and stuff I have. So here we go, that's the cloak. I think this is it. Alright, so let's see what I got. So I got the Fell Steel helmet with 3 gems, very nice. I got the Mark of the Raven Guard, War Chief's mantle, Cloak of the Valiant Defender, Scavenge breastplate, Shatari Rod arm guards, Crystalline Kopesh, Shield of the Wayward Footman, Ali's Recurve, Debiri's Enigma, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that trinket, Regal, what? Protectorate? Okay, damn. Regal Protectorate, Wind Trader's Band, Heavy Adamantite Ring, Grim Sabbatons of the Champion, another Fell Steel item, the Fell Steel Leggings, Fearless Girdle, and the Fell Steel Gloves. And let's see, damn, I'm very close to defense cap. That's really nice, 485. The defense cap is 490, so pretty damn close to that. 10.5% dodge chance, 13.2% parry chance, and 12.7 block chance, as well as 10.7k or 10.8k armor. So with commanding shouts, I have, wow, almost 13k health. That is not bad at all for a new tank. That is pretty awesome. I think with stamina buff from a priest and Mark of the Wild, I might be touching 14k. That is not too shabby for a new tank. Right, and I'm not even prod yet, so I'm not sure, I haven't really started the prod talent tree yet, so I might get a little bit more HP. So all that's left to do right now is basically respec, and then I'm going to do Ring of Blood, because Ring of Blood is very easy to tank, it's single targets, it's great practice for me. And after that, I will join a dungeon and see how well I can tank. So without further ado, I'm going to respec, and I will see you guys at the Ring of Blood. Quick little update, guys. I just respec to prod spec, and I just got some extra defense rating from my talents and a bit of extra health. So what I did is I swapped around some gems for some stamina ones. I still have a little bit too much defense. I'll fix that in the future. But as of right now, I have 14k health self-buffed. That is pretty damn good. Now, this is the effect of actually, taking your time, farming money, doing quests, and spending that money into some extra gear. This is the result. You can actually start off with dungeons, and you'll have some great gear. You'll be able to do a great service. You'll be able to tank really well, in those dungeons. So this is what you can get if you just take some time, you know, just doing quests, saving up money, and spending that money on the auction house for more stuff. Which I did, and as you can see, this is the results. 14k tank with defense cap, so I'm gonna try to find a Ring of Blood group and see what I can do. Okay guys, I got a little group together, and we're about to start it. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the ring, and Rogue is gonna start it. And then we're gonna kick ass and see if I can actually tank that. So here we go, we just started, I can see it. Let's see if I can actually tank this shit. Oh, I'm excited. It's pretty cool. Come on. There we go. There he is. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on stacking those Sunders. And as you can see, I'm taking very little damage, by the way. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. So I'm just gonna use Shield Slam there, generate a little bit of threats. Use Revenge for some extra damage. And this is all going pretty good. I'm just gonna keep on using Shield Slam and Revenge, I think, to keep building up that threat. And as you can see, no, I haven't been able to use Taunt yet, or wasn't necessary. That's what I meant. And there we go, he's done. And as you can see, the Shaman didn't even need to heal me. I still had like 60% health left after this mob, so that's great. I'm gonna move on to the next quest. I'm curious on how it will go with Magor. That will go. That will be a little bit more difficult, but I thought it went pretty good. I haven't even used my trinkets yet. Might want to use that too. So I still have to get my rotation right. I still have to figure out all the spells I can use, like such as Last Stand and such. When is the exact time I have to use that? But as of right now, it's going pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see here. Oh wait, I have to use Thunderclap, by the way. Let me see if I can pull him. There we go. I'm gonna use Taunt. There we go. Now I got both of them. Oh damn it! Come on, just get him. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep aggro on both. There we go. As you can see, I'm a little rusty, and I completely forgot that the second part of the Ring of Blood spawns 2 of these. So I was caught a little. I was caught off guard a little. That's okay. Still going pretty good, and now we got him. So as you can see, multiple targets. I still have to get used to dealing with multiple targets. I should use Thunderclap more often, and basically I think I used my taunt too early. I think on the wrong mob even. So yep, I got ways to go. So we're gonna start up the third one. This is gonna be Rockmar, I think. The big one has a lot of HP, so this is gonna be a simple tank and spank one for me. So from here on out, it should be quite easy because there's no more multiple mobs. There we go. Yep. I'm gonna once again stack on these Sunners. Gonna use Shield Slam a little bit. Activate Shield Block. It's nice to know that Shield Block does not share a global cooldown. That is great. So I can use that whenever I want to. I got 5 Sunners up, so now I'm just gonna do a little bit DPS with Revenge and Shield Slam. And just keep an eye out for my health. As you can see, it's dropping very slowly. The Shaman isn't healing me because basically he'll just give me like a greater healing wave whenever I drop below like 50% or something. I think I can even survive this fight without a single heal. And there we go, I got some healing right there. It's going pretty good. There's a few things I have to I think add to my add-on list. It's probably like a threat meter so I can see how high my threat is compared to the other DPSers. That'd be great. So that's another addition, something to improve there. And that's Rogdar done. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna pull him. Okay, he does some pretty now. I'm trying to pull him into the arena, because if you don't, and there we go, Shield Slam or Shield Bash on that, because that Chain Lightning is pretty damn nasty. I am taking a fair bit of health damage though. That is okay. Getting healed quite nicely. I'm going to refresh Commanding Shout. Use Shield Block again. Keep doing a little bit of damage. Okay, and I have to keep an eye out for his cast because I have Shield Bash up again. Yeah, this is all going pretty good. There we go. He's trying to heal. Shield Bash. You know, heal today. This is going pretty good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please heal. Ooh, that was quite close. I even used shield wall for that period of time. But that went pretty good. I mean, the shaman barely had to heal me, even for Magor, which does some pretty nasty damage. So that's pretty good. And you know what? I'm gonna end the video right here. And I know I said I was gonna do some dungeons, but I am going to do a few normal dungeons with this tank anyway. So they will be separate videos. So all in all, this is now my tank. I think it's pretty damn good. I think you saw. I still have to get my rotation, and I still have to get used to all the spells, because after all, I've barely ever tanked before. So this is a great, it's a fun little challenge for me. I've never tanked before, so this is really fun and challenging for me. And especially with this tank, I mean, I have the gear. Now I just have to work on the experience and the skill. So I hope you guys like this. I hope this also served as some sort of a guide for your tank, should you want to get some gear for your tank. And yeah, that's all I have to show you guys. You'll be seeing a few more videos of this warrior very soon on my channel. But until then, I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. I'm Hamsterwheel Gaming. See you later.